Hi, thanks for joining us for this old trailer. Today we're going to be refurbishing this utility trailer. It's in kind of rough shape. First thing we're going to do is give it a really good bath because the boards are greasy and it's got a lot of like mold on it. We're going to paint the frame, stain the boards to protect them, replace these lights, they've been completely busted off, paint the wheels and clean them up. See if we can't make it look new.
We started out by washing the whole trailer down with a bottle of Awesome. Now Becky has some bleach and soap powder mixed up and a pump sprayer. We're going to bleach out all this wood and let it dry. And once it's dry, then we're going to stain it. The materials that we're going to need for this project is 2 pints of yellow paint, 2 cans of yellow spray paint, 1 can of silver, a quart of stain with polyurethane mixed in it, couple paint brushes, and the lights. Well, the trailer's been cleaned. We left it outside for a pretty long time, let it dry in the sun, and it's a windy day. That helped. Time to start sanding on it. And we've got the sides taken off the trailer now so we can start to stain them. First place a trailer rusts is always on the wheel well. So to prevent that, we're going to sand it and paint it on the inside part of the trailer. And in here, where all they did was paint it from the factory, we're going to undercoat it. And that's how it should have been. And that'll keep it from rusting quite so fast.
We removed the tongue wheel before we painted so that we didn't get paint all over it. If I was staining a piece of furniture, I would be wiping some of this stain off. I would not leave it on anywhere near this thick. But because this is going to be outside and the purpose for this stain is to actually protect the wood and keep it from rotting, I'm letting it soak in and leaving it on thick, and I'm not wiping any of it off.
We're going to have to wire brush every bit of both of these wheels before we can get paint to stick to it. I wiped the tire down with some lacquer thinner so some masking tape would stick to it. I believe I have it taped up sufficiently. Any overspray that I can wipe it right back off with thinner or an enamel reducer. Alright, well that's better. 1 down, 1 to go. I want to video a close-up of the old paint job and all the runs in it. And I can't take the time to sand all those out. It would take forever. They put it on super thick. And these runs are everywhere. So it's going to look like our paint ran. But we didn't do that.
Well, after a very long day, we got all the boards stained, got the frame painted, got the tires painted, or the wheels painted, got it all reassembled. Still have to do the tail lights, they're not on yet. We did make a few improvements on the design of this trailer, how they had built the tailgate. There was only one bolt per board per side. So when you tried to slide the tailgate into the little stops there, it would twist and you couldn't get it down in. So all we did is we just added a couple of sheetrock screws here and down here on each side. So now when you slide the tailgate down in the stops, it won't twist. Also, the stops were just nailed on, so they would fall off. And we did the same thing. We just used a couple little sheetrock screws, put one here, put one inside there, so that the stops won't come off anymore. We also wrapped the light wires where the plug is at here on the tongue with electrical tape, because they were starting to get a little worn, and that'll make the wiring last a lot longer so that the trailer doesn't have to be completely rewired. And tomorrow we'll get the lights put on and get it all finished up and get it back to the owner.